good evening, and welcome to Crime Chronicles. Before we dive into tonight's shocking case, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more true crime stories that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Tonight, we take you inside the concrete walls of California's Pelican Bay State Prison, where a shocking incident 3 months ago continues to send ripples through the correctional system. Our story centers on Cassandra Caswells, a 34-year-old former pharmaceutical executive serving a 15-year sentence for embezzling over $3.2 million from a cancer research foundation. Wells wasn't your typical white-collar criminal. She'd used her medical knowledge and connections to orchestrate a sophisticated fraud that devastated families counting on breakthrough treatments. But it was what happened on October 15th that truly revealed the depths of Wells' calculating nature. The morning started like any other in C-Block. Wells had maintained a low profile during her 2 years at Pelican Bay, working in the prison library and keeping to herself. What nobody knew was that she'd been methodically gathering information on Correctional Officer James Hendricks, a 12-year veteran with a reputation for being tough but fair. Or so everyone thought. Wells had discovered Hendricks' secret. He'd been skimming money from the inmate commissary accounts, small amounts that added up to thousands over months. Her background in financial forensics made the pattern impossible to miss. "I watched him for 8 months," Wells told investigators later, her voice serially calm in the recorded interview. "Every Tuesday, same pattern. $5 here, 10 there." He thought he was clever, but he was sloppy. They always are. The confrontation came during the 2 p.m. shift change, when the corridors were briefly understaffed. Wells approached Hendricks near the library entrance, armed with a manila folder containing photocopied commissary records and transaction logs she'd painstakingly compiled. "You're going to transfer $50,000 to my daughter's college fund," Wells reportedly told Hendricks, sliding the folder across the metal desk. "Or Internal Affairs gets a very interesting anonymous tip tomorrow." Hendricks initially denied everything, but Wells had done her homework. She'd traced the money through multiple accounts, documented the timing patterns, even identified which inmates had been unknowingly victimized. The evidence was damning. She had this smile, recalled inmate Maria Santos, who witnessed part of the exchange from the library stacks. Not mean, just satisfied, like she knew she'd won before the game even started. But Wells had miscalculated. Hendricks didn't just steal money, he was connected to a larger network of corruption involving 3 other guards and a supply contractor. When she threatened to expose him, she unknowingly declared war on a system that had millions at stake. If you're finding this case as compelling as we are, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more investigations into the dark corners of our justice system. Within hours, Wells found herself in solitary confinement on fabricated assault charges. Her carefully compiled evidence confiscated and lost during a routine cell search. "They think they broke me," Wells said during her last recorded statement before being transferred to an undisclosed location. "But I've got copies hidden in places they'll never think to look. This isn't over, it's just beginning." 3 months later, Officer Hendricks remains on duty, and Wells has vanished into the federal transfer system. Prison officials claim the transfer was routine, but our investigation reveals troubling gaps in documentation. Was Cassandra Wells a victim of institutional retaliation, or did her calculated gamble finally meet its match? And in a system where corruption can flourish in the shadows, who really holds the power behind bars? The truth, like Wells herself, remains locked away, but perhaps not forever. Before we wrap up, if you enjoyed this deep dive into institutional corruption, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Your support helps us continue bringing you these untold stories from behind bars. Next week on Crime Chronicles, the mysterious death of a key witness in the Wells case raises new questions about justice inside America's most dangerous prisons. This has been Crime Chronicles. Good night.